Couple of coil packs in it. A bit large in the corners. Let's pop that up there somewhere. How's that? That looks a bit better. Quality tape, I'll give them that. Put a couple more, last two new coil packs in. What else is left? I need to do just a breather, oh, and the brake booster. Forgot that one. Naughty. Grab a little bit more hose here. I got hose. I guess nobody's going to be tuned in to the start of the engine, eh? Oh well. Come on, get on there. It's your home. Why won't you go in your home? Clean this all up a bit more, but we're just making sure it's on and it's going to run good. That's the hope. Why haven't we got that onto there yet? Almost there, almost, so close. And tidy all this stuff up after I know it's running properly. Do I have a brake booster hose for it? Let's go rob one off another car. Oh, we have one light. I don't think anybody will be here when I actually start it. What did I need? What was I doing? A couple more things I want to get sorted here. I really don't want to trim that one down. Why is that one? What have I done here? I made it dirty. That's the other line. That line ain't going to reach there. I think that line goes to that one. I think that one goes around the wrong way. Because that one usually tucks. Oh, it's been about 3 years since I've got one of these running. So. Yeah. Make sure this is all done very, very well. Just make sure it's going to run. I don't want to button it all up perfect, and then find out something wrong with the engine. I need to cap that one off. Need to cap that one because we bypassed that. Never ends, man. Question is, why do we still have that as a spare? Got, unless it's off another car, it could just be off another car. Yeah, okay. But I still don't want to cut that out, ideally. How we going? Thank you, bro. We're probably about, give me 5 minutes, I'm going to try to start this car. It's been 3 years to build it, so good timing. I was going to try crank it in a minute. I've got to sit one more coil pack in there. I've got to get the brake booster line on and just cap off one line here, and then we'll give it a, we'll see if she runs. I'm terrified. 3 years in the making. We'll see if it runs, so you know, if it blows up you can all laugh, I suppose. Got about 8 more of these cars to build, so if you want to see them come through or learn about cars, drop a sub. Yeah, I'm all about trying to motivate and inspire people and stuff, man. But anyway, I'll keep on with it. I just need a brake booster hose. I need the hose cap that'll hang on. Give me like literally 5 minutes. Good. A little bit of hose. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. There's still some tweaks I've got to do to this. It's like the wiring needs tidying up and that, but because the wiring in this car was so damaged, the motor it was with this car was in a very bad way. Good bones, good car, but the engine was no good. So we're just going to make sure it's going to be a decent car for somebody. Again, temporary bung for one of the pipes, but we are going to weld that up. Put that tire in there. It's fine for the purposes of what we're doing, or the test run up. That's all I want. What else do we need? That brake booster line. 1 sec, I'm just going to go grab one off a parts car. Take me a couple of minutes. This is a bit of a junky one, but it'll do to throw it on here just to cap the hole, just to start it, don't matter. Come on, get in there. Very close. I'm sorry for the delay. I'll try. Almost there. Cars, bro. Get in there. Get that end off first. Come on. Cool. Again, I only need to be far on enough to test run this motor, so that's all I care about. Tidy up all the details. Alright, one little line to cap off. Set the throttle tape on it, might be a good idea too. One little line on there will be good. Just hope that oil pressure I got earlier stayed. Got a coil patch. Hello. Alright, nearly there. So the motor's been fully torn apart, the engine bay's been repainted, everything. And she goes up for sale, this one. We've got a whole heap more cars to build, so yeah. Oh man, this has been a bit of a mental block with this car. My life fell apart essentially, and got myself back on track, built a garage in that, so this is the first car built in this garage. Nearly. Alright, cap off that battery. Cool. Sorry, just need a little bit of hose here. I got hose, etc. Right. Haven't got water through it yet either. We're going to just ensure it's run for a bit. sure everything is going to work. Helps if you pull the earth wires on. There's one. Naughty boy. I will, of course, keep it over for about a minute here just before fire it. Come on, baby. Everybody, thoughts and prayers. The battery terminals on the battery I have on hand are round the wrong way, which means I had to take the firewall burn off, but hopefully we're still going to be alright to run. We should be. Okay, thoughts and prayers, please. That doesn't fit very well like that, does it? Why is it not fitting that well? Come on. Then yeah, I'll be spending the next stream probably tomorrow tidying all this wiring and stuff up, provided this goes well. Otherwise we'll be building a whole new motor. Alright, thoughts and prayers, chat. Let's see what happens. Good timing to find my channel if you're just joining me. Alright, let's start her up. Prayers, chat, prayers. I'm not just hoping it gets the oil pressure I need. That's all I'm worried about. Come on, baby. Alright, just one last little check, guys. So I'll just make sure I haven't done anything bloody stupid. Use my brain. Every phone can stay off. Sorry, give me 20 seconds. Cool. I think we're good. I made a new channel, bro. Alright guys, we're going to try to start this thing. I'm hoping I see oil pressure on that gauge on the dash. Should be right, I did prime it. Where's the electric fan from the run? Hey? Okay. Why is it seem like it's finding on the scales and not what's going on here? Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to unplug that because we don't need it for initial fire. But yeah, that fan is not happy. Just gonna do silly things. Oh, come on. with something with cars. Battery sounds pretty low, even though I fully started the battery up just now. That battery's pretty crap. It sounds like it's really struggling to wind it over too. Everything should be good. Oh, fuel though. And that being said, it does have an old alarm system in it that I haven't completely removed, so that might cause us issues as well. But it does sound like it's driving fuel, so. Draining that battery, man. Come on, Jill. Definitely sounds like the fuel pump's going and not immobilised, but there's an old alarm in this. I couldn't find the remote to. Oh dear. This is underwhelming. What is your problem? I do wonder if it's going to be that alarm stopping it in some way. Oh dear. It's underwhelming. Yeah, done all the wiring, bro. It's, I've left it uncovered in case there's any issues that won't start, but we shouldn't be having... Everything's definitely on. Yep. I do wonder if it needs that body earth there. I can't remember if it needs it on these. I mean, it's still lighting up the dash and stuff, so maybe I robbed it for a relay someday or something and forgot. So, alright, good. I'm trying my best, but she won't start. Ow. Check something. Alright, it's all good. It's all there. No bueno. My main guess is going to be it's the alarm stopping it. I'm just going to check one little spot where they might have done something else with the alarm, but it does sound like the fuel pump's going, but I don't really know. I might show you all the process on YouTube. Yes, somewhere here I think we tapped in something into the this isn't open paintings, but got one more, but battery is very unhappy. I'm starting to think that battery doesn't have enough berries regardless. It's that low down. Even with after full charging, it's a very tired old battery, so. No, it's not the right key for it. That's the problem. Is somebody mangled up all the locks on the doors, and I had a key for the ignition, but it's been missing for years, and that had the alarm remote on it. So I tried to find it the other day, can't find it. So, but we might be a bit out of luck here with that battery. I'm just going to think. Hang on, I'll check my other truck, guys. It might be the right way around at least. They're around the wrong way too. That's good. It ain't looking ideal. I might have to wait until my partner gets home later, pinch the battery out of her truck or something. So that thing's stuffed. Well, there we go. I guess we get some more no votes now. Oh, what did I do with that? Oh, shrunk it. The battery's pretty low, bro. Like it's cranking it, but it's very like it should definitely crank a bit harder than that, for sure. But yeah, that's what I do, man, is build these cars. I have some Miatas and stuff as well. I like to use all heap of stuff to build. Just gonna keep chipping away at them, but yeah, it might be a bit low on the battery juice. I'll probably end up moving my trailer and stuff, run around the cars later and jump start it off my truck or something. But no, I thought I'd at least jump on now. I was getting to the point where it looked like it was gonna, give it a crack at starting it and see what happens. Surprising me that it didn't, quite surprised it didn't kick, but could be issues in some other wiring, like I haven't done every bit of wiring yet and stuff, so there might be a gremlin somewhere. I am very much of the thinking it's probably going to be that alarm. Just got into it somewhere. I will find it in the screwdriver, which I had a Phillips here somewhere. I will just have a look where I think they might have immobilised it, but it does sound like the fuel pump's running, so I'm pretty about that. I'll have a quick look, just to be sure. Just a moment. Yeah, the battery, all the grunt is going to the starter mode, so there's not really anything left to start it with, to give it, actually provide power for the ECU and all of that. So. But yeah, I think it's this alarm install is the biggest hurdle right now. I think I know what they will have done. I've installed enough alarms in my time and replaced usual people's workmanship, so I'll have a look. Yeah, about 110 of these. Know my way around them. In case of finding out why. But I mean, like the injectors could have seized up or something. The igniter box could have a corroded connection that I haven't looked at yet. There's little things. And it could be that earth isn't on that firewall for the earth strap. That could possibly cause it. Not overly likely, but. I can't see in here, man. I believe. You believe? I believe. I believe you. way down it. Aha! Yeah, hang on. Give me a moment. Yeah, look, suspicious. Oh, yeah. This is the problem is, you know, people get alarms professionally installed. Give me about a minute, I can get past it, you know. So you're better off installing them yourself and doing them a bit better, right? The shops just churn them out for it as quick as they can for $1, you know. You can do. Again, the backs might just be too low. If this is done what it, if I look at this and it's what I think it is, then yeah, it's worth grabbing the battery on my truck for and oh, we'll lift the lights in the my bad. Sorry, car. I got to see here. Aha! Did do what I thought you did. I won't talk about it, but yep. To imply that I definitely heard the fuel pump relay click, but not the get around to this bucket. There, right. Don't try this at home. Now, give me another 20 seconds or so to get past this alarm. Where did I put my lighter? I need it. There it is. Right, I've still got 4 people here. It's a Nissan 300ZX twin turbo. Alright. Give me a moment here. Just got to bypass something. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah. Hope I get away with it. Doo-dah-dee. Okay. I believe, guys, I still believe we might get it to run, especially with what I've just found. Get past that alarm annoying. Okay. That battery is so low now. See what I mean? Not enough vroom vroom in the battery. Alright, we'll pinch the battery out of my truck. My poor truck. Just give me a moment here. It's a bit of a procedure because it's pretty battery here. Give me about 1 minute to grab the battery. Heidi, that's enough, girl. Hey, enough. Heidi, stop it. Oh, almost. There's one more size. This is the reality of cars, eh? Why do I not have what I need here? Right. Last started 3 years ago. Yeah, I've gone past the immobilised now. So the battery's way too shit. Let's try it another way. Sorry, I'm dealing with the stupidest. My truck I bought, I haven't set up everything on it yet, and the way they've set up the battery is just, the battery case is just stupid. The access is just garbage. That's alright, someday we'll sort it. Oh, come on. Truck battery. Yeah, I got the terminals around the wrong way, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh man. Get into cars, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Give up those silly motorbikes, they said to me, my friends, 15 years ago. Right, oh, we're down to 2 people. Now probably when it starts. Alright. Give it a whirl. Now the pump's priming properly. Yeah, buddy. Promising. I don't think the idle control's working properly. Whoopee. So you just want to keep an eye on what's wrong with that oil, if I can. The gauge is telling me there's a bit of pressure, but I'd rather see it myself. promising. Oil. Oil is good. We like oil. Yes, I see oil. I see more oil than there was. Okay. It's running like a bucket of crap. Definitely not on all the cylinders. I think the connection onto the igniter unit here, these get really bad. So it's going to be probably our prime target, prime reason there. And I think that idle control one might be round the opposite way or something. There's a couple of directions that can go on. There's two of them there. That's alright, at least we've got a start out of it. And a bit of fuel leaking there that clamp can do with a bit more. That's good. Still can't find my long Phillips screwdriver, which is what I need. Yeah. Well, nothing went kaboom, so that's good. So far, anyway. Keep buttering. The screwdriver for this right under there too. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm going to need a longer Phillips, but I usually have it sitting right here, and apparently I can't find my main screwdriver. See when I came on here. What am I doing? What's happening? Where else would I have just put that? I think I'm being stupid. Why am I being stupid? Why can't I find it? Why can't I see it? Definitely. Oh, my phone's running flat as well. That's always a good sign. What am I plugging in to run the phone? Yeah, already. Sorry. There we go. Oh dear. My brain's mush right now. What was I looking for? Screwdriver. Why don't I have that? I'm just going to pop up for a sec to the house scroll. I'm not overly surprised it's running that rough because I haven't checked that igniter connection yet. So let's see how we get on. Just want to keep checking it's got oil pressure. I'm pretty happy with that. It's just not showing on the gauge, but the gauges in these things almost never work, so I just want to make sure to do. Happy with that for now, and I'll get it running a bit later, find out what's going on. I suspect it's the connections up there. Got a bit of oil flow through there, which I'm happy to see. Yeah, can't complain. Nissan 300ZX, bro, like the twin turbo Fairlady from the 90s. But it's going to be, I think our primary issue is going to be in here with this bugger. Probably the reason. Issues. So, yeah, not bad. They can get very glossy, or like just even the wires bending a bit funny. See, that's more like. So hopefully all the injectors are working and stuff after sitting. I did put some injectors on it after running with motor, so. Actually, no, the injectors were off the old engine that was in this car. The rest of the motor was cooked, so I mean, maybe it wasn't running on all cylinders in, so maybe it damaged the. It may have damaged the injectors, but they seemed alright when I tested them. So, worst case, we just have to pull the top stuff off and change them, but it's probably not likely to be that. But from here, I'd rather get some water in it and stuff, right? I don't want to keep running it like that. Just an initial startup. Just to make sure it's all going to work. But yeah, it's interesting it's running so poorly. It's down on 3 cylinders. It sounded like it was kicking one of them back in. Yeah, it'll all work out. Always does. They always fire up like this and you find any leftover gremlins and test everything and yeah, go from there. It would have been nice to run a lot smoother if I could replace those plugs, it would, but I don't have any, so it'll be what it'll be. It seems to be starting to run a bit happier. I don't really want to gas it the whole garage either. It's also on very old fuel, which won't be helping it. Okay. See? Since I did that, since I unplugged that, running good. Let's see what's going on here then. Alright, what's going on here then? That end pins are right. Those ones, I don't know if you guys will see that. But here they're very shiny. Nice and clean copper, right? And it's all corroded up. So what we're going to do is get a little bit of sandpaper, if I can find a little scrap of it. There. Wrap the sandpaper over the end of a flat blade, and you can just get out here on the light for a second and just get where I can see it. Ew. Very yucky. Oh, good. Can't have none of that. Sometimes you can get away with just a quick little cleanup. Which is good if I had some electrical contact cleaner stuff. Usually I do, but in saying that, it doesn't work that well, to be honest. The injectors can be the same. That'll be the next step, is take the plugs off all the injectors and make sure the pins and the injectors themselves are clean. I did give them a pretty good check over when I was putting them together, but didn't have the loom off it for a year, so they might have got corroded in the damp of the garage, you know. Just silly things like that. It's usually a small problem. Stops the car running. Looks pretty good. Ain't bad. Do I have some contact cleaner here? Really lucky. No. So that might doom us completely. It's like an old Sega Master System, right? Just blow on it. For now, guys, because I don't want to keep running it with obviously without water in it yet. Don't want to overdo it. It's nice to give me the key back though. Ah, that's why I can't. Windows down, so it can't lock me out of it. That's good. Well, it runs. It's just not running on all of them. Got to go do your steps. All good. Yeah, Grave. Glad to hear Jensen's home, but I hope you guys are doing well. Haven't caught a stream of yours lately, unfortunately. I hope you're doing well over there, you and Joe and Jensen. Oh man, why are we not running on all of them? Maybe these injectors got a little yucky again. Alright, so the next thing I can do here is unplug that one injector, at least this one, and you know, see if it's plugged. Is it me? Is it? See, get a screwdriver. Oh, wait. One that might be grubby still or something. Oh, yeah, a bit. Where's my talking on? Fumbling everything. Oh, I mean, they're not that bad. Again, it's where's the problem coming from, you know? Got a bit of corrosion on it, so I mean, could be that just from it sitting just without a plug on it. You know, the copper corrodes and it oxidizes, goes all green. So it's a bit more of a pain to get on the note. No, everything's already together. Because I already cleaned it up, got together. Then I was just lazy, well, and doing other things and whatever. So this should have been done long ago, admittedly. So replace all the plugs and stuff, all the injector plugs and that, so it shouldn't be, at least if I tip this off now, I know we're in the clear on this one. Okay, yeah, neat. Oh, come on. Running out of hands, man. I'll try that and see if that cylinder comes online now. I think from my experience, it's a lot more likely it's going to be that, or the injector itself is faulty, but we'll see. That's probably the most likely cause, but if it ain't that, yeah, I'm going to guess it's going to be a disconnector here, so I might have to wire a Series 2 one into it or something. You guys are great. Oh, that's fantastic, bro. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. I wonder. These ones are just sitting long enough. Yeah, I might have to try and get in and give them more of a clean up or something. But again, it comes back to, as you saw the moment I unplugged that, we had problems. So it's probably the most likely cause. You know, there's a little air leak up the back, but that's not going to... Now, when cylinders aren't running, you go, okay. All these ones are, that one, 1, 2, and 4 aren't running. For whatever reason. I'll get out the multimeter and stuff on them later, but yeah, on stream I don't like. I have to go into more thinking mode and whatever. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Yep, that would, yep. Is it 2 or 3 broken wires? 1, two. Well, that's why two cylinders aren't working. Set this up so I can show you. At least we know why two of them ain't going. I think we're still here at 0, but that's fine. So what we got, I'll try to zoom this in. See how we have broken wires? There's one broken wire, two broken wires. Back of the plug there. So that's why we're down cylinders. Alright. Let's sort that problem out. You guys back on charge. Cool. Alright, I'm going to grab that's the narrower plug of the two. Alright, just going to grab that off the parts loom, and we'll be back in business. Oh, lights are still on. Okay, my bad. No, you're not. Why is it showing lights on? Why the... Oh, you got a brake versus the tail light on. Hey! No, the brake light's on. Why is the brake light? Brake light on? Why is the brake light stuck on? What the fuck? Okay. Well, seeing as that's the case, we'll unhook the battery for now. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to have to put another plug in. These boy here. So I'll check this end of it as well. There's another broken one on this end. And that one looks a bit sketchy. That's alright. I'll still change it. What on earth mess is hiding under this tape somebody's put here? Got these broken wires. What? I'll tell you, somebody's been in here before you watch. Got all this mysterious tape on it. And the wires are broken. Somebody's replaced the plug before, and I bet you they've replaced it like here and put too much strain on the wires, which is why it broke again. That's going to be my guess there. Why can't I find any of this tape? Where's the edge of the tape? What have I done? Oh, it's melted. Oh, okay. Okay, right, we're just gonna piss that shit off. Once we get this radio solder into it properly, it's doing anyway. Well, at least it starts, and now I know why it's down a couple of cylinders, so it's a very promising situation, to be honest. I prefer to get that bit further down if I can. Just so the heat shrink has some room without, you don't want to be soldering and melt your heat shrink onto your before you slip it where you need it. So, all the fun things you learn about cars. Cool. Bust out the old tricks. One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's see, strip 6 wires with a lighter in 10 seconds. Right. I need to fix the heat shrink down there. I guess I might as well. I suppose I'll just solder it now. Same again. Punch them up. Now we clean wires. Okay. And we need some heat shrink. Of course we do. There's the rest of my heat shrink off there. One, two, three. In there. At least, yep, rebuild everything, and then you start finding the electrical gremlins. I replaced all the injector plates and stuff, so that's all fine. And then we found this problem. Definitely down at least, yeah. At least 2 of the cylinders were down, weren't they? So I thought it was 3 for a moment, but I might have got a bit confused there, so we'll see. 2 broken wires onto this box will cause most definitely exactly that, so I just got to make sure I, doing the right colours together. Don't do anything stupid. Some have a red stripe, some have a brown stripe. They're all very similar wires. So blue with the yellow, blue with yellow, blue with yellow. Oh. Fly, can you stop landing on my arm, please? It'd be freaking great, though. That should be plain blue. Yeah, plain blue. Plain blue. It's just, it's a lot like doing Lego as a kid or Meccano or something, right? It's just, I love this stuff. It makes my autism very happy. Yeah, what do we got there? Where's our brown sort one? My eyesight's starting to go. I must be getting old. Oh, I am getting old. I was thinking about that last night. Realistically, I probably only got 30 more summers left in my lifetime, so I better get on with some stuff. Different way of doing your thinking, right? When you just think in the last year, you just had summer or whatever, or you got 30 more of those, 40 more if you're my age, Not ideal. I wish these flies would stop landing on me. Very rude. Very rude. Aim to not be rude. To be rude. Ugh. Get it in there real deep like, boy. Why will you not cross together nicely? What's your troubles, mate? What's going on? Everything all right at home? We're going for your holidays this year. Oh yeah. think you huff enough brake cleaner over time, you know, you start to lose your way. You know what? I'm going to solder those shortly, but let's just, purposes of what, no, bugger it. Don't be lazy. Stupid brain. Or solder. Have I got enough charge? 17%. Cool. Yeah, just actually do the thing. Why am I going to pass around and not solder it now? It would be silly. You can solder it now. Oh, well, I'm just very happy the car started, to be honest. It's a major milestone. One electrical plug to know that's why it's down 2 cylinders. I'll call it a win. Where'd the old plug go? I think I yeeted it out the door, didn't I? I would show you, but there it is. There you go, bust this apart. It's the old connector there. As you can see, 1 wire, 2, 3, 4, and that one's broken. That one's broken, and that one's missing. It's like what's the movie? Surf's Up. You know, walked on me, he was dancing on me. Look at this, broken, broken, broken. Stood on me, he was dancing on me. Look at this, broken, broken, broken. Alright. Oh, play soldering again, I guess. Alright. About this. I think what the zoom we're going to get, guys. Come on, yeah. All those are going to stay well out of the way up there, or else they'll shrink before I get them on. Come on. Come on. Not quite enough yet. Come on. Ah, this wire's crap, man. There we go. It's better. You've got the old solder on there. I'm just a bit low on the iron right on the tip, to be honest. Yeah. Really. Just a little bit more on that. There, mate. There we go, mate. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, all the way around. Oh, beautiful. Oh, the man's a master. Masterpiece. Put my solder there again. I don't like holding the whole reel. It annoys me. Alright. Let's get a smidge more on this one. Come on. Yeah, where I want you. pretty happy with that. There's more there, I'll be a lot more okay with it. Now, you half-ass an electrical connection like this, you'll know about it later. You know, I could just bomb this however I wanted, right, and just do it rough. I could twist and tape it. I'm selling the car, but that's what, you know, having some honour is and having some, you know, I don't sell people crap. If it ain't right, it ain't going right. I've just met too many people who, like, they do up cars for a quick buck, and, you know, they just slap stuff in and I'll bodge it up and I'll sweat as out the door. It's like, well, I wouldn't be happy if I got sold something like that. Be good to, you know, do things properly and good things will come back to you, right, in theory. Or, well, even if they don't, it don't matter. I can sleep at night. And I could bomb out cars all day long and slap stuff together. Be driving a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but it's like, well, how would I sleep at night? There we go. Potter away in my shed, bring some of these back to life, find it a loving new home, and hopefully somebody who will actually really look after it gets it. To be honest, I probably won't even sell it to somebody who seems like somebody who will wreck it. Right, cool, that's that done. And cool off for a sec, get that heat put over it, and we're good. And hopefully this is going to run on all the cylinders. That would be ideal. After a full rebuild and everything, all the headaches to get to this point. Where's my lighter gone this time? What have I done with it? It's right there. It's right there. But that's all right. That's all right. Get heat shrink slot over there, so this will shrink down when I heat it with the lighter. Zooming in on that, I don't know if you'll see the heat shrink shrinking much, but try. Ideally use a slightly small size heat shrink, but it's okay. Can let that slide. Especially set on this one. Cool, right. Now let's see if it runs on all cylinders finally. Oh, that light is very hot. Very hot. Pop that on there. Again, we haven't checked inside that. Oh, that's, no, I just glanced at one. There's one wire there. I will end up replacing it as if he, I don't look it. Alright, so hopefully, I know that cylinder was down, and one or two of these was, so I think it was just those front chips. Two broken wires, right, they might be alright. Oh, I didn't put the battery back on because the brake lights were on, that's why I took the battery off. Alright. not smart. It wasn't smart not plugging it back in. Oh, we're still zoomed in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, nice, bro. Nice, bro. Right, yeah, just... Why didn't that get taken? That'll explain why it's giving me a transmission light. My bad. My bad. That's right. Easy to reset on one of these old cars. It takes 30 seconds, you know. You don't have to take it to a dealer or do diagnostics. It doesn't matter. Just plug this FPA. That's the earth wire here. That's the FPA looking one. So I think that might be the cause of our suffering. Let's see. Is that being pumped off? Come on, don't get stuck about it. What? I don't think it doesn't like that new plug very much. Pain ass. I suspect it's going to be this earth wire here. It's looking pretty crap. And that's what this connector looks like. It's annoying when something now it won't, you know. I don't know the score with these things. What's that? Oh, yeah. I'll just do it on the floor. Give me a moment. Still definitely a lot of crap on that. They're a real pain, the corrosion you get in these. Dirty old Nissan. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to scrape this thing out on the floor. Damn blowflies this year. In the middle of summer, they're swimming freaking everywhere this year. I still don't like how scummy it is. Don't have to go to an electrical clean stuff, and even when I use it, they still don't really turn out much better. I need to find some kind of acid that cleans up, something that cleans up copper. Looks coming up later. Probably be like lemon juice or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't help the inside the plugs, you know, a bit grubby. You know, it's off a parts limb, so I hope it'll be alright. But just the fact that it doesn't go on any cylinders implies that the earth pin, which happens to be the dirtiest one, is probably the problem. Just give it a scrape. Like, you know, the port getting dirty in your phone and it won't charge. Same thing. Like a exciting terminology. Oh dear. Sorry guys, I'm just going to make sure I try and do a decent job of this, otherwise I'll just be doing it again in 30 seconds. Joys of old cars, man. You'd think they, you know, they didn't put a sealed plug on it. They put the whole heap of plugs on this engine and stuff they sealed. And it seems like this plug's the only one they didn't. Hopefully that's better now. Won't even start, but it could be again this wiring up in here. Or it could be the new plug I put on. Isn't not the snuff. Yeah, well, we'll try. This is a lot more promising. But why is it revving so high? I think the plugs on the back of the loom weren't labelled for the idle control, and the one next to it, I think they'll be round the wrong way, so it's holding the idle control as the fast idle control device. So hang on, I'll just swap those over, I think. If I can get it off there. Yes, I can. Good. Maybe it could be just this one if that unit's jammed. Let's try that first. Put your attention there. Cool. Really guessed it the wrong way around. Very slow without that. Alright, now hopefully it'll just idle. Well, it's definitely running all the cylinders, but it's good enough for me, but I'm going to keep running it. The idle doing that. Interesting how high it's sitting. I wonder if somebody messed with that in the past. Moment. As I say, it's all good. Not complaining. It's intact. Okay. Needs to be. Well, it's still about 1500 red for some reason. The belt squeaking makes me a bit rather check things. And yeah, I'll manage to make sure I replace that wire there too. Well, there wasn't any big bang or puff of smoke. Bit of a belt squeal, which is understandable. Belts. Does it run for another moment, eh? RPM because it doesn't have the air regulator plugged in, nor does it have the idle control other one plugged in, and the air reg being unplugged. Yeah, it's only going to heat up and cool off. I'm trying to think. The coil and then heats when it's warm enough. So it could be it. Could be it. Plug here is pretty crappy. Get it new one. It's the only one left to replace, so I didn't put it on yet. Have a look, see here. This is always a pain. They make this stuff so hard to reach, man. Like, it's your home. Why won't you go in your home? You Happy Gilmore, for anybody wondering what the heck I'm on about? Well, one would hope it will now settle down a bit, mate, but what else I've got to do there? A couple of other hoses I could cap off, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be allowing 500 RPM and through that. Surely not. Surely not. Not for a little throttle body line I've got to cap. I don't think so. Interesting. Well, good trick for it to be doing the reef like that. I'm very surprised. I don't have one do that before. But that's alright. Yeah, it's the belt squealing on it, bro, just because it's running on the new belt. Pulleys aren't perfect. I'm just surprised it's still sitting on 2,000 revs, that's all. I wonder if one of the throttle bodies is stuck open a fraction or something. It's getting the idle here somewhere. Come down till it stops. No, APM plug's half hanging off it, that won't help either. Ooh. The only reason it's chugging down like that is I don't have the idle control unit plugged up. Sweet, we're good. She's happy. Happy days, mate. Happy days. Cool. So I'll get I'll get off here in a minute and chip away at it tomorrow. Button it all up. Triple check, recheck everything. I still forgot to order that damn aircon belt. Hopefully I can find one somewhere. Worst case I can put one on after, but I'll have to be crawling under it when it's already out of here, but that'll be alright. Happy days. Happy days. Alright, Well, I think that's enough of a stream about that. We got it running. We did get it started. Somebody voted no. Somebody voted no. So whoever voted no, I say nya in the most mature way possible. Whoever voted no, you're wrong. And you should curb that negativity in your life. You just have to believe. What else will I do? I will. Why is that brake light still on? Why is it doing? Why would the brake switch have got stuck? That's really weird. Park up a car and the brake switch gets stuck. I don't know, man. Alright, I'm going to unhook the battery. Get it out there. Get the battery back in the truck. Yep. Oh, we're good. We're good. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. Just leave that battery there. I'll go put that in shortly. Oh, we're down to 5% battery on the phone, apparently. That's alright, it's just getting off here. Oh. Well, there we go. We've got the engine running. All worked out. Yeah, just finish up a big one, bro. Big one for me on that one. Perfect timing again. Yeah, wicked, man. Sweet. Well, thank you for coming by, everybody, and yeah, touch base later on. Peace out.